Well, hello there. I'm Paul Falkowski, Executive Director of Desert Ministries, and this is this week's Desert Ministry Updates. And first of all, though, I want to thank all of the people that helped us with the Answer the Call phone-a-thon. Over the last 2 weeks, we did, in fact, reach our goal of $15,000. And so I'm very grateful to all the people that spent evenings here making phone calls. We called several thousand people over the last 2 weeks, and we did raise the money that we had hoped to raise through this event. So once again, thank you. Thank you to the people that pledged. And you can still make your pledge at Desert Ministries. Just go to our website, hit the Give button, and you can either make a monthly pledge or you can give a one-time gift. Well, looking ahead over the next few weeks, we have the 4th of July coming up, and on Saturday, July 2nd, we're going to have a picnic here on the front lawn. We're calling it Blues on the Green, and it will start at 5:30. That's Saturday, July 2nd, starting at 5:30 p.m. And we're going to have some great food, some of it coming from Stoisage sausage, and they bring over a whole pig, and so the pork is just phenomenal, and that alone is worth coming out. But we're going to also have games for everyone. It's a great family event, and so we're going to have games and prizes, and also some great music. Some young people that belong to Blues Ed, Crimson Dawn, will be here to play. Also, Deja Blue, which is Diane Thomas and Pam Kratt will be here as well to sing. They sing all the great standards, so we're going to have blues, we're going to have the great jazz standards, and of course yours truly, I'll be playing the saxophone as well. And so it should be fun in that regard as well. We'll have a lot of good food, games, and music, and then of course we'll be turning our attention northward towards the new stadium. We used to look to the south towards the Rosenblatt. Now we'll turn our chairs to the north and look towards the TD Ameritrade Stadium and watch the fireworks from there. And we're in a wonderful position up here on this hill to see the city and to see the fireworks, frankly, from just about anywhere. So anyway, plan on coming out. We do need volunteers to help us set up and to help with the game. So if you'd like to volunteer, please contact me, email me, or telephone me, and let me know that you can help. That's July 2nd at 5:30, Saturday 5:30, and I know it'll be a great time, as it always is. The Desert Ministries will also be at the Warner Baseball Park on July 25th. That's Monday, July 25th, and game time is at 1:05. And every year we do this, and so we'll be with the Omaha Storm Chasers. As you know, the Omaha Royals have changed their name to the Omaha Storm Chasers, and so we'll be out at the new Warner ballpark on July 25th, and I'll be there along with our Desert Ministries folks and volunteers. We'll have a booth out there. We're going to have something for each of the fans, the first 500 fans that show up. And if you are an activities director or a rec therapist at a nursing home, skilled nursing facility, or an assisted living facility, contact me about getting tickets for your people. We'd love to have you come out. And so let's just say that they're going to be a deep discount. Anyway, do contact me about that, but I think it should be a lot of fun, and I'll have a day at the ballpark. So great activity for your folks, and a chance for me to interact with them as well. That brings me to finally our next training class is July 22nd and 23rd. That's a Friday and a Saturday. It's 2 days of training that we offer our volunteers, and I want to show you the manual. And the reason I show you that is because there is quite a bit of training that we give our volunteers now. And the idea is that we want you to hit the ground running. And so the reason we do that now is because we know that staff, by and large, are working very hard just to get the basic things done each day. And so we're trying to lift the burden off of the activities director or the volunteers coordinator by doing all the vetting and background checks, the references, and the training, so that when our volunteers show up at your facility, they're ready to go to work. And but the training is 2 days, and so you want to plan ahead for that. It's a Friday and a Saturday, and you must complete the training in in order to be a certified Desert Ministries volunteer. Now then would be a good time to start the application process, and in order to be considered for training, you must complete background checks. You have to submit letters of reference, written letters of reference, and also complete face-to-face interviews. Once you've completed that process, then we consider you for training. The training is 2 days. You have to complete that training in order to be considered a Desert Ministries volunteer. Now that sounds like a lot, and it is a lot, and it's supposed to be a lot, because the people living in these facilities are mothers and fathers, their spouses, husbands and wives, brothers and sisters. They're someone's family, and so we're only going to send out the very best volunteers. Now, when we raised the bar last year like this, we were wondering whether or not people would step up to the plate. Well, guess what we found out? They do. And we have completed 4 classes now. We've graduated 4 classes of volunteers, and they are indeed extraordinary people, very highly committed. And of course, in completing all of this training and going through the vetting process, by the time they complete all that, we know that they're committed. And when we send them to your facility, we know that they're going to stick and they're going to be a real help to you. One of the great things, of course, is that when your class completes the training, you are assigned to a nursing home as a class. And so you're not going out there by yourself, but you'll go out there with your classmates. And, this is a team kind of concept, but here at Desert Ministries, we call it a caravan, in keeping with the Desert Ministries theme. So we have a caravan, we have caravan leaders, and so each caravan then is assigned to a nursing home. You don't all have to go to the nursing home at the same time, unless you want to. But you do have that kind of ongoing support from your caravan team leader and from your classmates as well. You make new friends, and at the same time, you make a real difference in the lives of people living in nursing homes. Fewer than 50% of all nursing home residents actually get visitors from anyone. They may have outlived their family may live out of state, but they're not getting that socialization that they need. Our training will give you the tools that you need to hit the ground running. We cover just about every aspect of long-term care, and we teach you how to relate to the staff and how to relate to the people that are living in that facility. I'll tell you though, once you experience the unconditional love of that older person, sitting and listening to their wisdom and their life stories, you will be hooked. And the only question you'll ask yourself is, why didn't I do this sooner? And again, we have almost no attrition rate from our volunteers. It really is something that will hook you, because again, experiencing that unconditional acceptance and love is just, in my mind, addicting. There's no other word for it. We all need that. We all want that. And certainly this is a place where you can find that. You become family to a lot of folks whose family, again, may live out of state, or maybe they have no family. Some of these people have outlived everyone, and so they are now alone. We're living longer, and so that does mean that people are living, more people are living alone. And loneliness, when we think about loneliness, someone's lonely, we don't think that is life-threatening, but it is. When you think of a baby, if you don't pick a baby up, it dies, doesn't it? Failure to thrive. Well, it's the same thing on the other end of the spectrum of life. If we don't pay attention to older adults, they die. Not from old age, but from a broken heart. Loneliness has been linked to the incident rate of Alzheimer's disease. It's been linked to other kinds of illnesses, chronic illnesses, and of course, as you would expect, depression and even suicide. And so sad to report that prior to the economic downturn, the highest suicide rate was among 85-year-olds. And again, such a sad statistic to be able to survive into old age and finally feel like you have no purpose and no use, and so you end your life. Women have the highest rate of attempted suicides, and men have the highest rate of successful suicides. And so it affects everyone. Our volunteers give people a reason to wake up tomorrow. They restore hope, dignity, and they share in the giving and the receiving of love, which is what every one of us needs. In addition, our volunteers reduce staff burden because they're trained to become part of your team. They're there to work, and they're there to make the nursing home a better place for everyone. So, if you want to make a difference, you can, right here. Just go to our website, www.desertministries.org, and get started on an adventure that will change your life and your heart. Well, I look forward to hearing from you, and I think that's all I have this week. It looks like it's going to be another great week in the desert. God bless you all.